Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, coming in from Beckley's Camping Center this evening to show you the hike. This is a 2020 hike. It's a 170S by Winnebago. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure if you call, if you email, or if you stop by Beckley's Camping Center in Thurmont, Maryland, you do ask for Paul, the Air Force guy. Specifications, pricing, and my contact information will be down below this video. If you're just joining, if this is the first time you're seeing my videos, please do consider subscribing. But let's get on to this camper. Now, some of you might have remembered the old Winnebago Winnie Drop. Maybe the mini drop. It was the same, pretty much the same floor plan as this. What they have done is they've come up with now it's called the hike, and what they're doing is, you're only 6.5 feet wide. But what they're doing is they're putting all these brush guards on here. As you can see across the front, they've got them going across the roof as well. And of course you can see along the edges here, this is keeping debris from coming across. You know, if you had brush down below, it's not going to be coming up along the sides. And then front and rear, as you can see, it is protecting the camper. Now taking a look at the front, what they're going to give you is this nice box. Now in this box you're going to have your 2 LP bottles, as you can see, and then of course your battery will be right over on this location. Now because you have room on this side, if you wanted to, you could put an extra battery in here, but it's the automatic switchover for the LP bottles, but in a nice durable case there. Now because you have some extra room in there, there may be some other things you could actually put in there as well. Also want to point out you have the power tongue jack, making it much easier for you to go ahead and connect, disconnect, and level your trailer. Right up underneath of your case here, you have your outside LP quick disconnect or quick connect. So that way there, you can go ahead and be cooking, grilling right out here, making it very easy for you. Notice it's not under the awning, but you can get up to 20 feet of LP hose so that you can actually cook closer to that if you wish to. Now on all 4 corners you're going to have the BAL stabilizers. They're stabilizers, not levelers. And then also you're going to notice that it is an enclosed and heated underbelly, extending your camping opportunities. Now you can see there's this tire sitting down. It has a lot of clearance, and that is because the fact that you have an adjustable axle here. You can adjust that up to 3 inches. So if you want to drop that, if you feel that this is too high, you can actually lower that 3 inches. Now the overall length of this camper is just a little bit over 20 feet, but for a 20-foot camper, this has a ton of storage. This is nice thing with the storage door, it does have the slam latch on it, as you can see. Magnet that holds the door open, but notice, look at how thick the door is. It's not that thin door that we see on most others. And look at your storage in here. This is up underneath the bed. Easy access from under the bed to get to the water heater, and it does have a light in here as well. So as you can see in here, it is wired for Go Power type solar. If you wanted to put it on here, just makes it a little bit easier for you to make some additions. And that would be for those of you that may want to extend your boondocking capabilities. So this is the storage compartment back behind the door here. So you can see good storage, and as you can notice that the door is magnetically held in place as well, and that does have the slam latch on it. On your off door side here, this is where you're going to be hooking up your water, as well as you have a black tank rinse, satellite hookup, and your electric hookup. All that is right here in one location. Towards the front is where you'd actually fill up your freshwater tank. Your furnace exhaust is on it, as well as the water heater. So as you can see with the awning out, it's coming out about 8 feet. Now you do have LED light strip on there. I would venture to say that most people in the summer months when the bugs are out are not going to be turning that light on, because all you're going to do is have bugs coming up against there. So but what they do is on your awning tube, you can go ahead and slide in some light holders, and you can actually put some lights out on the awning tube out here. Now what I really like about this type of awning is the way it controls for you to go ahead and slope it. As you can see right now, if it was raining out, it would be filled with water. But all you're doing is pulling down on either end. Notice it's not touching the top of the door. And I'm coming on this end and I'm sloping it as well. Now the water's going to run off more to the back, but more importantly, I'm not rubbing the awning on that door. And the beautiful thing about this type of awning, I don't need to make any adjustments when I go to bring it back in like some of the others where I'll have to straighten these things out. They'll automatically straighten up as you retract the awning. That's it. That's how simple it is. So as we're going in the camper, one thing you're to notice, you have a nice grab handle there. Of course, you do have a screen door. Let me just kind of pan and give you an idea what you're looking at here. So again, the same unit you've seen in the Winnie Drop years ago, just some updated changes. Now, far forward here, this is where your bed is. The bed is 64 inches wide by 74 inches in length. So you're going to be sleeping side to side on this. Notice you have USB ports up on the front wall there, and then up on the shelf here you have 110 outlets. And of course, as you can see on either side of the bed, you do have windows that you can open for ventilation. So now the dinette booth, this dinette booth is 76 inches in length if you're making it a bed by 32 inches wide. That table there just folds down quite nicely, and then the cushions on the ends will come to the middle, and that is how you make it a bed. Now, the benefit you have on this particular dinette is the fact you actually have a window you can utilize. It's right up underneath the awning. So even if it's raining and you have the awning out, you're not going to have water coming in that window. And then of course you have storage under both sides, and the storage, as you can see, good storage. Now we got a box in that particular one right now. And then this is the storage under the other. So you can see it's full storage under both sides of your dinette. Storage up underneath your sink. These are nice little doors you have here as well, and taking a look at the handles, they're not in the way. And then taking a look at your drawers. Now because you have the cooktop right there, you can see this top drawers is not very deep, but you can see the bottom drawer is. But more importantly, I wanted to show you how far they pulled out. That's a full extension drawer glide. You're not having to try to fight to try to find what's at the back of the drawer because it pulls all the way out. This has the Suburban 2-burner cooktop, and you see now when you fold up that glass, that gives you a little splash guard, helping you keeping that debris and stuff, the grease and so forth, off the window. Cabinet doors above your kitchen sink here and your cooktop, they're painted gray. And you can see rather deep. It's kind of like a little shiny gray. I don't know what you're thinking about that. I think it looks pretty awesome in here. The gray cabinets are set up to match your refrigerator here. For the refrigerator, all you're doing is pushing up on that and it opens up. This is your little 3.2, I believe, cubic foot refrigerator, and it has a little freezer. This is going to be both 110 as well as LP capable. So it's an RV style refrigerator. And then as you can see above the dinette, you've got some more cabinet space. I just wanted to show you what it kind of looks like. Now that's a deep cabinet. It's actually 13 inches deep. Benefit there, you're going to be able to put larger plates and so forth up in this cabinet. Notice how you have the metal holders holding them up. It's not plastic. Lastly, for storage in the main area, you're going to have right here your little pantry, if you want to call it that. And as you can see, you have multiple shelves in there. Now, one thing I like about what Winnebago does is they're going to have your serial VIN, the VIN here, as well as the gross vehicle weight rating, your unloaded and so forth. All that is going to be listed right here. So you have a cargo carrying capacity in this particular one of 426 pounds. Just want to show you the flooring. It's kind of a nice textured type flooring. And then notice your heat ducts are up off the floor. They're going to be blowing across the camper. That way you're not collecting debris in them, and it's going to do it's going to be a little bit more even as far as heating. And then you can see 110 outlet up underneath of your dinette. Additionally, for the dinette, up above underneath the cabinets right there, you have USB port. Now you do have some counter space back behind your cooktop here, and nice that you have the 110 outlet down so you can actually plug your coffee maker into it. You also have a Connex charge over here for those of you that'll fit on your phone. Kind of makes it nice and nice. It does not work on my iPhone, but for those of you, it might work there. So as you come in the door, you're going to turn the power on for your awning before you can actually operate it. And then your switches here, you have one for the interior light, the other one is for your awning light. Makes it quite easy for you to actually turn the light on if it's dark in here. Next, right on this area, before you go in the bathroom, this is where you can you're opening the fan that is in the bathroom. This is for your slide control. Right below that, this is where you check your levels. Your battery fresh and black and gray tanks. Then you have your water pump, and this does have a gas and electric water heater. Benefit there, giving you more hot water per hour than just one that was gas or if you just have one that was electric. And right below that, this is going to be where you're going to turn your furnace on. Nice thing is the furnace is here, and the heat is being blown at you from over there. Now I know it's kind of hard to see here, but you actually do have the slide is out. But the beautiful thing about this one is if you want to bring the slide out in, you can. And I want to show you how much room you actually have when the slide out is in. So you see the slide out is all the way in, and so you still have room to get in to use your refrigerator, the bed, as well as the dinette. You can even still use the kitchen area. Give you an idea of the room that you have here. If you were coming, this is laying back on the bed. So now you do have a TV in here. You do have an antenna on the roof. This is also pre-wired for a Wi-Fi King Connect. So you're able to do that if you wish. Breakers and fuses, very easy to get to. I like where they're located. They're right here by the door, making it easier for you to read it. You can actually step out of the camper to actually looking at this, and they are all marked. Now let's go on into the bathroom. So the door opens. Take a look at how much room you have in this bathroom. Very roomy, good size counter space, and that's a nice good size sink as well. GFI protected outlet. Of course, you do have your mirror there, and then on the side you can see this is your medicine cabinet. Like how they've done that, a little bit deeper than the ones you're putting in the walls. So that is what it looks like there. Then, of course, you can see you have storage down below the sink as well. Giving you a look at the shower. Now, you do have a curtain rod on the top here. Curtain is not on it right now, but you can see how it comes around the whole shower. That head is adjustable. Notice the fan in the roof, again, that's turned on outside of the bathroom. So that is the shower. Give you one last look out here. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the all-new 2020 Hike. This is the 170S by Winnebago. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure if you call, if you email, or if you stop by Beckley's Camping Center, you do ask for Paul the Air Force Guy. I do appreciate you watching. Any questions, feel free to ask me below, and I will do my best to answer them. You can also shoot me an email if you want any specific questions you'd like me to answer, or maybe you want to talk to me personally. Be more than happy to have that conversation with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back at you again soon. Take care.